Good evening, folks. I'd like to welcome you all to another edition of the Vaping Sportsman, and I am Chris Brown. This evening, we're going to be taking a look at a Squonk mod that I picked up from a company out of Pennsylvania. You can find them on Facebook, and the company's name is Skullkandy Mods. They make 3D printed mods, and I know what you're probably already thinking: 3D printed, expensive, and especially since they're a USA company. But guys, you couldn't be further from the truth. But we'll get into that a little bit more as we dive down and we take a look at this guy right here, this Squonker from Skullkandy Mods. Out of Pennsylvania. And we're back. Okay, guys, when you order one of these Squonk mods, if you decide to, it's going to come in nothing more than a little velvet bag. But in that bag, you're going to receive, if you get one like I did, cause mine, we'll take a look at it in just a second. Cause mine came out of their Savage series, and it came with a certificate of authenticity. Mine is #1 in the series. Over here it says who made the mod and the date, which I think I purchased it, I believe. No, that is the production date actually, which was 12/1/18. And like I say, this is #1. This is the Savage edition, and mine is the Freddy Krueger mod. And I actually didn't realize that I got #1, guys. I'm quite surprised. But also, it does come with an extra. It does come with an extra Squonk bottle, as you'll see here. Squonk bottles are really nice. It's a silicone bottle, and they have these little tabs here, guys. I don't know if you've seen these or not, but when you're filling your bottles up, you go ahead and you want to slide that forward, and what it does is it pinches the straw off, so that way when you unscrew it, and guys, the threads on the Squonk bottle are extremely nice. But so that way though, when you put it back in, you screw it down, you don't have to worry about fluid popping out or popping out when you are installing it back into the Squonk mod itself. Also, what you'll get, as I showed you a little too quick, is a cap as well. Because like I said, it comes with an extra Squonk bottle. That Squonk bottle does hold 8 mils of juice, and you can put this on your spare bottle, and you can carry it with you, and then you'll have 16 mils of juice. It also did come with this guy right here. So you guys who like to run your 22 millimeter addies, you'll have a beauty ring. As you'll see, it is knurled. And, I must say, it's a little rough. I like it. I mean, I do like it. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. And it's knurled for her pleasure, not mine. Also, it did come with an extra button. I have the red one installed. It came with some more of those little guys that you put on the little clamps, basically, that you put on the straws. And it also came with this little lever here, like. See that? What that is, guys, is the locking mechanism so that it won't fire, because it is a mechanical. And you guys who've never used a mechanical mod, this is not something for you. This is only for people who are experienced builders and know Ohm's law. Because when you're working with something like this, you're making sure that you build safe and you know what you're doing. And also, it came with this little baggie here, which just has some extra washers. But it does have this guy here. That's part of the connection inside, in case you do need to replace it. It's like a peak material. Okay, but now for the start of the show, what you're waiting on, this guy right here. Like I say, guys, this is a 2700. Now, like I say, I did get the Freddy Krueger edition, which is their Savage, which is out of their Savage line. As you'll see, this is the Squonk hole here, the door in the front, and those are his fingers there, or his blades. But the door pops off, when you pop the door off, you've got 3 magnets here that line up to the battery. But if you'll see the way the door's cut out, you almost don't need the magnets, because when you slide the door on at the angle and it pops in, it almost doesn't need it. Well, like I say, this does hold a 2700, and I've got a Samsung 2700. It's a 3200 mAh, 3.7 volt, and that's what we'll be working with this evening. Now, the Squonk mod. Here's your fire button. It has a really nice throw in which it can be adjusted, because you are able to bend the firing bar as well, which hits the bar. So we'll take a look at that in a second. But but also it came with a black one, as I showed you. Now when you look at the bottom, it does say Venom on that. This is out of their Venom series, guys. I'm going to tell you the price right now, $60. I know it's hard to believe. It's 3D printed. And by the way, this is their high definition series. This is full HD series. And like I say, it's out of their Savage line. And on this side has Savage engraved in it as well. And you want to know the size though right quickly? I don't have anything to measure with, I'm sorry. But you'll see the 2700 battery. Look at that. It's only about 3 millimeters higher. Now, let's take the Squonk bottle out. Like I say, it is an 8 millimeter Squonk bottle. Now, the contacts on this guy are what make it pretty special, in my opinion, as well. As you'll see, when you push in, it makes contact right there. All silver. You do have a brass insert here as well. It comes down. Now the lever that we're talking about, that's your lock. That's your locking mechanism. You slide it that way so that when you hit it, it just hits the plastic. You'll take and you will turn it back, and as you do, let's get that on camera. There we go. Look at that, how it opens and closes that contact. And then the bar pushes all the way in, makes contact. And you know what happens then, baby? Clouds. Happy clouds. But the bar and the firing bar and the top plate, 100% full sterling silver. And guys, a lot of people say that it doesn't make a difference, or they say copper contacts hit harder. I don't know. I can't make that distinction, because the Squonk mods that I do have are mechanical. I must admit, all of them are, if I'm not mistaken, they're all sterling silver contacts. Well, no, I think I do have, no, I'm sorry, I do have one that is copper. But guys, it doesn't hit harder than this one does. The box is super clean. As you'll see, you have a shelf right here. That's where the Squonk bottle fits on. And if you need to replace it, check it out. It slides right out. And you can order another firing bar when need be, because you do get some juice on it at times. Makes it really nice and easy to clean. You see, I've got a little arc in there, and that's because I get juice on it. That's from me pushing the bottle a little too hard. But guys, we can get that a little clean. See how easy that is? We'll set the button right back down in there, and we'll just simply slide that directly back in to position. Once you do, you're ready to put your battery in. And guys, it goes, and when you put the battery in, it goes positive down. Make sure you have your firing bar turned over to the side here. Slide your battery in. Like I say, make sure you also slide a little lock over here so that it pinches your straw, so that when you put it in, you don't get any extra juice. Let me make sure that bar's in there properly, guys. We got it slid in. I think it needs to go in just a touch more. So that's a little bit tighter. And then we can just bend that up some. So we'll just slide that in. Alright, we'll put the door back on it. There you go, guys. Take a look at that. Look how easy that was. We put it all back together. We disassembled it. We even pulled out the bar. Like I say, and it is full sterling silver. And you ask how it hits? Let's go ahead and let's have a vape. And let's just go ahead and let's just pull this right back up. And let's just do FaceTime like this without wasting any more time. And let's have a vape. Wow, guys, I think you can see right there. This is a really hard-hitting device. Those sterling silver contacts, I think, make a huge difference. You know, I'm rocking a 2700. It's extremely small. How small? Look at that. I can put it in my hand, and when I do, the only thing you see is the RDA. And you ask which RDA this is? This is the Osmosis Vape Porn RDA. I'll be getting a review out on that this week. And guys, while we're at it right quickly, go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. Hit the share. Go over there, hit that notification button. That's that little bell over there. And go ahead and when you do, you'll be able to hit all. So that way, when I do post a video, you and your friends will be the first to know, and you'll get to see all of my videos. But like I say, guys, you know, it's extremely small. You know, it's not much larger than the battery itself. Fits really comfortably in the hand. The material that they use is high definition, by the way, ABS. Like I say, it's 3D printed. They're a company. You can find them on Facebook. It's called Skullkandy Mods, and they're in Pennsylvania. And you know, we're always looking for an American-made device. You know, normally when you find one, you're talking a few $100s, and especially if it's 3D printed. So you guys want to get your great device, a hard-hitting mech mod? Guys, they have loads of colors. They even have different types. They have one that's a carbon. Absolutely beautiful. You can choose your color, choose your doors. They also have a flux one that also runs on a 26650, and they also have a dual 2700. It's a side-by-side. If you guys are looking at a Squonk mod, I think you should definitely give them a look. They're a great company. They stand behind the products. You have any problem with whatsoever, you can actually send it to them. They will repair it, send it back, and just pay them. But like I say, guys, $60 will get you one of the hardest hitting Squonk mods you guys have had in a long time. If you get one, know your ohms law, and make sure you guys know what you're doing. Build safe, vape on, and it's another whiteout, baby.